is your body and a little bit of space. You don't need a treadmill. You don't need a car to get to the gym, because running, pull-ups, lifting weights, all that stuff, I'm sorry, it's not gonna help you lose belly fat. The craziest part is so many people go to the gym for hours a week and complain they're not getting in shape. So this is how to get in shape in just 7 minutes a day. If you're trying to lose weight and get healthy, you need to stop running. Running equals weight gain, especially for women over 40 who are going through menopausal and hormonal changes. When your metabolism slows down, you hold on to more fat and gain weight, right? Now, I'm a certified personal trainer and a weight loss specialist, but before that, I was on track to be a doctor. And I've helped more people improve their health in just 7 minutes a day than I would have working in a hospital. Now, here's why. When I served as captain of the water polo team in college, I thought cardio exercise was the best way to get in shape. And we all grew up thinking that running and cycling is the best, right? In fact, in the late 70s, Dr. Thomas Basler stated that long-distance running prevented heart attacks, except he was wrong. More and more marathon runners started dying as a result of heart disease. All that cardio puts too much stress on their bodies, but there's a better way. A lot of people think intense exercise is the best way to lose weight, and I'll admit, I did too. I'd sweat it out for hours on the treadmill, 4, 5, 6 hours a week. But I noticed something really interesting. My belly wasn't getting any flatter. So I put my biology degree to work and discovered some startling new insights about exercise. When putting the body into a heightened endurance state with steady state cardio, it can't distinguish between someone running for their life or just going for a nice aerobic run. So what does our body actually do as a response? It starts pumping out cortisol, the stress hormone. Not only does cortisol make it more difficult to lose weight, it can actually increase the risk of health issues like heart disease, lung issues, obesity, and even a lower life expectancy. So much so, cortisol is actually referred to as a death hormone. But sitting around all day isn't ideal for heart health either, right? So look, I'm a cell biologist. I'm just a really big geek who happens to use science to look the way that I do. That's why I developed a revolutionary combination of movements to maximize the body's fat-burning potential in only 7 minutes a day from home. Talk about working out smarter, not harder, right? And that's what we want to do. We don't want to spend hours in the gym or hours working out at home. It's going to break the weight gain pattern in your brain and keep you on a cycle of long-lasting weight loss. And I know this because it's worked for millions of my clients already. This simple, easy solution. It's possible, and it all comes down to sprint interval training. It stands for SIT. And SIT is a really good word for it because it's almost as easy as losing weight while you're just sitting down. 20 seconds of work with 2 minutes of active recovery using unique, simple exercises. Just enough to get your heart pumping, and then the crazy cortisol surge doesn't happen, and you can actually have that 2-minute recovery. So you avoid the cortisol surge. You're never putting your body into that steady state stress that cardio does. Research from leading universities found that 1 minute, just 1 minute of these unique movements can give the same or better results as working out for 45 minutes. Now, the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, and even the National Institute of Health have reviewed and recommended this program. So no wonder it's helped my clients lose 20, 30, even 100 pounds or more when nothing else has worked. It's a quick workout. It's gonna make you feel incredibly sore the next day, even though it's simple movements that you guys do every single day. Squatting, standing up and sitting, things that are activating your body, but you're actually, I'm there with you on the screen telling you how to be. Standing, feet, actually, you guys stand up. You guys mind standing up? Do you mind? So everybody stands, a lot of people are standing like hips back, lock knee, right? No. Or like this, right? Like kind of just being comfortable. What you're doing is actually creating just differences on your side so that when you go to work out, you're gonna go and start doing more on one side and not know that you're actually causing a chain reaction in your body. That's the wrong thing you wanna do. So when you're standing, everyone take their feet a little bit wider than shoulder width, okay? So think how you just were standing, and now I'm gonna transition you on how to stand for now, okay? So chest up, shoulders back, a little bit of bend in your knees. Just kind of let your knees float a little bit. Now think about your heels driving down into the center of the earth, right? Down in the center of the earth while the insides of your feet pull together, but they're not moving, okay? Now tuck your tailbone under by rolling your hips, stand up nice and tall. Exhale, bring your belly button to your spine, pull your shoulders back without your neck. Relax a tiny bit. And think about it more from here, right? You're growing, your head is going to the top of the ceiling, and this is how you're standing, because now your abs are engaged, your butt is engaged, and you don't have to be, it doesn't have to be crazy where you're like, you know, hold it. It's like, you just need to make sure that you're rolling under, you're sitting, you're aligning yourself, and that you're pushing in so that you can get butt and ab workout when you're standing in the line, the grocery store, and you do that when you're going to get, you know, stuff for your kids at the market or something, then it's a huge difference, because then you've got all the way you're just standing is different. Then when you go to exercise, that is implemented there too. So all day you're improving your ability to move better, you know? So now I want you to take your arms straight out to the sides, okay? Just straight out to the sides, and keep your knees nice and bent, and keep your hips rolled under your tailbone, and don't pull your chest out. Your chest stays nice and active. So you've got this kind of like you're gonna run away position, right? So from here, I want you guys to do is just tap the front of your fingers, okay? When you're doing this, pull your core in and squeeze your feet, okay? Then bring them up, okay? Just do this. And they always engage, breathe up and down, really slow breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth, squeeze your tummies, pull back that spine, pull under your hips, and now circles, okay? How you guys doing, good? Okay, so you feel it's working, and we've only been doing it for maybe 25 seconds, but it's about how you're standing. So turn around for me, keep going, keep going, keep going. So now I want you to think about pinching a pencil between your shoulder blades, okay? And keeping your core forward and your hips under and your belly button to your spine, okay? Nice and engaged, good. Now, straight up over your head, tapping the top of your head if you can, at the back of your hands. These are called unicorn taps. And down, and just keep your body nice and tight as you go up. Pull the rib cage in and down and in, right? Good, flex down and in. Zip that rib cage, good. And then forward, good. And then just here. Now this one's gonna be chest. So hands open. So you see how I'm like almost, sorry guys, I don't wanna do that one. So you're here, and you're gonna be squeezing your, almost the top of your shoulder blades together. Right, so you can feel your chest working like a push-up, okay? You don't have to get on the ground anymore. You know, you don't have to get on the ground anymore. And that's one of the biggest things is, if you're gonna get fit and you're injured or something, you don't wanna run, you don't wanna get on the elliptical, you don't wanna do burpees. You know, you just need, you feel it here in your chest, right? And the chest is really good. Now if you can go over top, you're gonna get your deltoids, back your arms, right? Top, back, and then triceps. Can be like this. Oh. Right, so flexing out. So there's a lot of different ways to utilize your body in this little area where you're gonna be sweating and your heart rate's gonna be up because you're squeezing, you know? Exactly.
Belly.
What about my belly?
I mean, you don't. It's better. Like, what can we do?
That's gonna be like the dynamic movements that you don't usually do, but you do every single day, like grabbing something and then like putting it up or pulling up and putting it down. It's stuff that's compressing your core when it's stretched at maximum length. So it's time under tension. So if your time under tension is like this, and then you're pulling, that's my time under tension here. So but I'm not moving from that time under tension, and it's really difficult if you're flexing and pulling your core, because time under tension is the most important thing to gain muscle mass quickly, and muscle mass will get rid of all the belly fat because it almost eats it up, pretty much. Cool. Thank you. I can promise you that this program, both programs, One and Done and the Metabolism Connection, were designed to help busy people like you and me. I had my daughter at 6 months, and then when I moved to Florida, I had my son. It's busy moms and dads that don't have time, that want to be in really good shape for their kids and their grandkids and eat good food still, but still be in shape and live life happily, you know, with your family and all of that. Just making sure that you're not focused so much on this journey of disappointment all the time. You know, it's like a journey of disappointment because the goals aren't realistic and it's not sustainable. And then you might get a good jump, but then all of a sudden you're like, I'm really tired and I really don't feel good and I really can't do this anymore. And then it's okay, then throw it out the window. You need something that's easy, simple, and doable at home, and only takes 7 minutes a day. That's all it takes to actually start seeing a huge change in your life. Just click that link below right now, skip the gym, skip the treadmill, and see how 7 minutes a day can actually transform lives in the comfort of your own home.